food. But no, no, estaba danse aquí a comprar mi tío, danse aquí a escoltante. Porque tía escolta acá. Oh, TSSGoods.com, bro. I was like, damn. For real. Doesn't have to wear a suit. Doesn't have to, you know, any crazy kind of stuff. I was like, shit, it's good.
Security motherfucker focus us.
Yeah.
Hey, Manuel? Yeah, we're just gonna sit there, okay? Yeah.
Yeah, fire today. Motherfucker. Fuck us.
Told you all universal works as a criminals. Didn't I tell you? Get LA Universal doesn't work with UCLA. Even if they do, it's not in the hospital. Also, I didn't mention it, huh? So forget about like them paying attention to when I'm sleeping and everything. And like them picking and choosing when to like come up to me and like, you know, try to give me medical attention or act like they are or not. Like besides like looking at my private healthcare information on my Samsung device, you know, basically they like spy all the way, like you like spy on me, like even in the waiting room. Because it takes one to know and get Donald Trump, you know about that. Also get Elon Musk, Epstein list. You're a pedo, shut up.
Bro, I'm just in the waiting room, bro. I actually don't know what to think right now.
So anyway, Brentwood.
Is this real?
Brentwood. Stop
This
traffic.
actually does not feel real right now.
Brentwood, stop trafficking people. Fuck. Brentwood, stop tracking.
Is this my fault?
Brentwood. Listen,
I almost feel like it's my fault.
Bel Air.
Bro, we was literally
White Bel Air,
inside.
shut
I
up.
was paying for all these drinks.
Hey, White Bel Air, I want you to stop trafficking people like people do in Watts.
Came out to be with me tonight, my birthday.
Or Koreatown. Hey, White Bel Air.
This happens. Like, nigga, what?
Stop trafficking people like UCLA. You're not USC, out in Watts or Koreatown. Shut up.
I actually don't believe this, bro. Like, what the fuck? And then they over here talking about critical condition, but
UCLA.
the fucking cops at the scene were saying, oh, he's breathing, he's good.
UCLA.
Like, what? They be fucking lying, bro. Them Freemasons be lying, bro.
UCLA.
Yeah, they fucking Freemasons. They live by script. All them cops.
UCLA. Stop trafficking people, okay?
Yeah, literally. They told us the wrong hospital.
Listen,
To
UCLA.
another hospital. Get assaulted and
Remember?
arrested.
Remember when I came?
Bro, I hope I need Neo to pull through, I ain't gonna lie.
And I had a tooth going into my sinus, and I was like, heart attack.
No, that's actually unreal, bro. That's actually unreal. It's not real.
You thought a car crash was it.
Huh?
You thought having the equivalent of
Probably sleep, bro.
non-black to African America pulling a gun at you point blank in front of a CVS. Get it in front of 7-Eleven. Also get ran over. Stop talking about yourself, bro.
You try to swing at me before he got ran over. He was out of it, bro. I don't even know what to think, cause, bro, I know he was just out of it, bro. Like, he's not like that, bro.
LAPD, you guys just ran over a skateboarder?
I was talking about was going to Topgolf tomorrow. All I heard him say.
Bro, why are you snitching on LAPD? Be quiet. Only UCLA does that because UCLA literally has to save their own
I don't
skin.
even know what to say or think right now. I'm just at the hospital waiting.
Bro, what do you think UCLA is going to say or think when, you know, all these cartel are going to get deported? All these cartel are going to get caught up. They're going to get deported with all their families. It doesn't matter how many tattoos there are. Get it? Bro, stop snitching on LAPD or else you're going to get...
Critical condition.
He's not going to stop.
What the fuck does that mean, bro? You surviving or what?
I'm like,
That's usually how I get signed.
I want them deported. I want them deported like I could deport China out of here. Like I could do it. Like I could do it, not Trump. Like I could do it. Like I pressed that red button. No nuclear annihilation to Los Angeles. I'm like, I want you out of my country. I want you out of my city. Bitch.
Cool. Cool. Oh. What he said.
Those cartel are kind of a little worried. So I'm like, I don't know what illegal immigrants you're talking about. I don't even know what cartel is. Illegal immigrants. What are you talking about, legal immigrants? I'm like, what the fuck? So you join the military, you basically become like, you become a controlled op, and you think you could just come into my country? You think you could just come into my city? I'm like, no. I'm like, no, bro, no. You don't get to. I control your life. This is all satire, by the way. This is all acting. Just chill out. But I control your life. I decide where you get caught up by law enforcement because I am the law. In Los Angeles, at least at that, bitch. I decide whether you're going to get caught up by the president. I decide whether your school gets shut down. You want to take away my health care. You want to back up these cartel. Have them in the emergency room while I'm in this emergency room. Better send their ass home like you do to me. Better send them home so fast like Providence does to me. If you don't, you know that will be hell to pay for it. You think the police gonna save you? You think LAPD is gonna save you? You think LASD, LA Sheriff's Department is gonna save you? You think Santa Monica Police is gonna save you? Like they're not even, within your jurisdiction, but you would call them anyway because you know you can't call nobody else for backup. I'm like, nope. I handle that out. I'm to handle that Santa Monica Police Department. I'm like, Yet I didn't do anything to them. I just tried to sleep on the sidewalk, but like I kind of handle them as far as like, a cartel that I've had to like be in a standoff with in San Pedro, Los Angeles, California, a few times. Now I feel pretty good not to get any health care. I'm like, I feel pretty good, bro. See, it does get health care. I was like, you talk a lot, bro. Get they try to say that I talk a lot. But bro, people spy on me. I don't even want to like show it off too much, People always want to look at what I'm looking at. But I'm like, dude, you can look at whatever you want on my phone. You see that cartel in the waiting room? They look at my phone all the time. Santa Monica does too. Look at that. That's not even part of the sidewalk. Look at that. They want to kick me off of there. I'm like, so you want to kick me off of there? You sure I don't have storage on my phone and all that? I'm like, all right, Santa Monica. Let me see, what do you do, Santa Monica? Just show it over and over again, so that way you know. And since they wanted to show up to UCLA, long before I got here, I'm like, all right. And LAFD, if you want to back them up too. Now don't get me started about you now. Don't get me started about you. Don't get me started about you, boy. Anyway. TSSquirts.com brought to you by TSSquirts.com brought to you by UCLA. You see what these TSS squirts did to me with their cartel pimps and their girlfriends and their entire families at that? Look at me, I don't have enough money for anything. You think Donald Trump backs you up? Donald Trump doesn't even back me up because I call him out on the Epstein list. I got it, bro. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got that Epstein list. What are you talking about? You don't think I have that Epstein list? Take a look at that. Do the research. You don't think I could call out whole countries? Look at that. You see that? You really don't think I could call anybody too important out? You really don't think so? Why not, bro? Why not? See that or you don't see it? Why do you think this man's in court? You know who else is gonna be in court? Cold courtroom. John Diddy Combs courtroom. Prince Andrew, Japanese American baseball manager doesn't even acknowledge him. He's manager for Los Angeles. See what's happening. Yes, we already get it. Is there a new headline? No. Guess not. You want to lose 1.2 billion or not? Do you want to lose 1.2 billion or not? I want people laid off. I want people, you know. I think that's the best thing to say. I want people laid off. I'm like, for real, I want to come in here next time. I want it to be like Santa Monica, you know? Where I'm like, hey, why is it so dead around here, you know? Like, why aren't there like a lot of, you know, food service workers? I mean, did I run the program, bro? Did I run Los Angeles to the ground for like only a certain section or two? I'm like, I did. I messed up your money, huh? I messed it up pretty bad, didn't I? Bedpage.com, tobackpage.com, backpage.com, listcrawler.com, tsescorts.com. Wait, I thought I might as well mention one thing. Just one thing, I don't want to forget about this. Alright. So when they're triaging me, they didn't ask me this question any other time, okay? They decided to ask it today, okay? Maybe not oddly specific, but like on a fairly specific day, considering what I've been uploading, right? And not uploading anything concerning, okay? Uploading things to document for my own safety, okay? And she asked, while they're triaging me, she's like, do you have any thoughts of hurting anybody else or yourself? No thoughts of hurting yourself, right? And then just now, I thought about it and I'm like, yeah, for sure no, but I thought about something interesting. I'm like, what if, maybe even just one video, right? What if Kanye West just took one video, okay? Just one video of, you know, himself, like, being psychiatrically imprisoned. Just one video, okay? What if he got away with just documenting the horrors of, like, being medically malpracticed? Just one video. Not a few shorts or whole videos that he would edit out like I have, you know? Calling just about everybody out, you know what I'm saying? And they'd be over here, you know, talking about me. Think that I'm gonna be sleeping on what they're talking about, you know, with me. But what if Kanye West just took just one video of the kind of stuff he'd be experiencing, okay? And I'm like, man. Reminds me of Del Alma Hospital when I had to be stuck, you know, in those psychiatric wards. With those pretend homeless hitmen. With those pretend, what do you call it? Those pretend mentally ill patients. Let me get away from this guy real quick. Excuse me, you don't mind if I like step outside just to get some air, dude? Yeah, I ate a lot of food, sorry. I just wonder, I just really wonder. I'm like, dude. What am I gonna do now? What logically am I gonna do? Did you hear what that guy was talking about? He was just saying like, I don't know how this happened, you know? He's talking about like some guy being hit by a car on the skateboard. He's like, I hope this guy gets run over. Like, who do you think he's talking about, dude? You think everybody's gonna buy that he has, a mental illness and that's why he's in the hospital? He's just waiting to like be admitted into a psychiatric ward so that way, if he committed any crimes and they do an investigation on him and he doesn't get any jail time and he avoids everything, right? It's like, how long is anybody gonna believe that, dude? Come on now. Whatever's on the right side of my cheek may not be an abscess or a tumor, but best believe it's something. It's called a contact, which means that something is impeding on either bone, a blood clot, skin, an organ, or anything other than that. To put it in my own words, So yeah, dude, I thought I'd just, show where I would be going through. Because it's just like if I would get stopped by any cop. Like now I'm going to report every time I'm looking. Every time I have a police interaction. If I go to a whole nother state, best believe I'm reporting. I'm like, you put on some nationwide, like, police blacklist, just like, a nationwide medical blacklist. I'm like, yeah, I'm not playing, dude. I'm like, hey man, if you get caught up for anything, get it. This entire place. If you get caught up with anything and you lose a little bit of money, like a few billions, get just one, at least a little more, 1.2 billion. By the big man upstairs, get it, Donald Trump. But like a tyrant, he tries to act like, a higher power. Also, get it, I know you really hate Donald Trump. Even if Donald Trump was behind like me not actually being proper health care, and like Los Angeles as a whole was just controlled opposition, they're just acting like they don't like Trump, but in reality they're like, helping out Trump. So yeah. I think like those girls laughing confirms everything I'm saying. Especially what I was trying to finish saying was, out in Brentwood, these two UCLA students were like spying on me because I was talking a little bit too much about like, what kind of stuff I was having happen to me. Especially by some, networks, institutions, universities, or personnel, or professionals just in general, not giving me what I actually need. Get over here, bro. Also, you saw how Westwood was acting all today. When the cameras go off, I really have to tell you, the worst stuff starts happening. And I'm going to explain this very, like, fast. But, you know that guy with the curly hair? And I'm like, this guy's always obsessed with me? Yes.
Are you Matthew?
Yes, yes.
Yep, we're gonna go in here.
Okay, alright. Okay, can I just finish this real quick? I'm going to head out right in there. Okay, alright. Yeah, so, that guy had, like, 2 girls with him come up. And, yeah, one of these girls was like, oh, I really like your skateboard. Oh, just trying to flatter me. But it seemed like she wanted me to, like, get entangled into some mess. And I'm like, God only knows with this whole, you know, college admission scandal. She's probably super underage, and she knows that I'm about to be like 30 years old. She probably wants to, like, you know, get me duped into some really conspiratorial stuff before anybody could lower the age of consent in America. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge, not saying anything. Also, get the Epstein list. I really have to. God bless everybody.